Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my future videos. In front of us, we have the Eton Elite Field, and I perform a daytime medium wave band scan. First, we'll go over features, second, I'll do a size comparison, third, I'll start cruising the daytime band. So let's check it out, the Eton Elite Field. You can find these on Amazon for around $120. I'll have links below in the comments section. A great radio. A lot of you guys have this one. Just phenomenal on the FM band, shortwave. It's great all the way around. Good value. So let's get into it here. So feature list. Left hand side is pretty much just the smooth plastic finish here. Got a gunmetal gray with the Elite color. They did the same color with the Elite Executive and the Elite Mini and the Elite Traveler, which is nice. On the front here, we have our metal speaker grill. We have a 2-speaker setup. We got like a little tweeter or mid-range speaker there, and a main speaker, which I think is mounted inside of a enclosure with a baffle. As you can see, there's a port there. Kind of interesting setup. Eton in white, nice. You'll notice a reverse LCD. I like this. Right now I have the light turned on. You can actually turn that off. And then when you have it on, you have brightnesses, and I'll show it to you in a moment. But the LCD displays quite a bit of information. We got our battery level, RDS information, our clock. It can be set to 12-hour or 24-hour. Timer A, timer B, so you have 2 alarms, wake to radio or wake to alarm. Switches. Here we have, if you look here, it says AM. We have narrow and wide filter. We have a Bluetooth mode, and then we have the FM band. Below it, you'll see we have medium wave, and then we have shortwave divided into 3. Shortwave 1, shortwave 2, shortwave 3. And I believe it's a continuous band from 1711 all the way up to 29.9. Here's our volume control. Shortwave RF gain control. Nice to have a gain control, especially when you got strong stations. And here we got bass treble controls. Really nice to have. Since you only have a narrow and wide filter, you'll find yourself using the bass and treble quite a bit. Large power button with a sleep function. A lockout feature with the RDS info. I like this. You can quickly tap through your RDS info information. And then over here we have some buttons. We have a timer A, timer B. And if you notice above it says pair for Bluetooth, pause, play. And then below it you'll see tuning step. That's for changing the tuning knob here from fast, slow to stop. Kind of nice. It's got a fine and then a coarse tune. I like that. Jumped over there already. Timer B, it says mono and stereo for FM mode. So if you're on FM, you can do it in mono if you're not using headphones. Of course, time set display. So if you're on your tuner and you want to see what time it is, just hit that. It's nice to have. Q-tune means quick tune. This is fantastic. You can quickly navigate the shortwave bands and medium wave bands, I believe by doing 100 kilohertz steps on medium wave and 1 megahertz steps on shortwave and on FM. And of course, you can control the brightness. So you can see the screen changing. So there's 3 settings there, and of course there's off. So I'm gonna leave it on the low setting. We have an alarm set button and a memory button. So memories, you got 10 memories per band, give you a total of 50. So you got 10 on medium wave, 10 on FM, and 10 on each of those shortwave switches there. 1, 2, 3. They've broken into 3 segments. So you have a total of 50. It's not bad. It's enough for a field size radio. I'm happy with it. And of course, you hit the preset button to access those presets while you're on the band. So medium wave, you just click this one, cycle through your presets of 10. Very basic. Below here, up and down tuning controls, browse up, browse down. Of course, you can hold for browsing quickly and then down quickly. And of course, you can set hour, minutes, and of course, back and forward tracks on Bluetooth mode. Great. Here you have a reset hole to reset the radio. Right hand side of the radio, we got some more, quite a bit on this radio here. We have an internal antenna switch. Yes, this supports many external antennas, which is great. You have a local and DX switch, kind of nice to have. We have that backlight on or off, which is nice because I can have it on all the time, even with batteries. Just make sure to turn it off when you're done. We have a line out for recording, a line in for auxiliary in devices like MP3 players, headphone jack for FM stereo listening, and a DC input there of 7 volts. It does come with the AC adapter, which is nice. Top of the radio has a nice carry strap included. I like that. It kind of has like a leatherette type top there. Let's go to the back of the radio here. It has a really long antenna for the FM and shortwave portions of this radio. This extends out to 47 inches. Yep. And then if I can get this to the camera lens here without banging things, we have the external antenna connections. We have the FM, which is neat. We have the high impedance wire antenna for medium wave. And over to the right there, we have the shortwave external antenna. And then behind here, I'm not going to try to open this up and set this on the knobs, I'd rather not. There's 4 D-cell batteries powering the unit. And we also got a vented area there. So, yep, pretty simple. It's upside down, but you get the idea. 6 volts, 4 batteries. Okay, cool. So let's go do a quick size comparison. Start cruising the daytime band. All right, lay it down. Oops, I'm going to turn it on. Okay, we'll just turn the volume down. Leave it on. Why not, right? Okay, so let's bring out some. We got CC Pocket in the house. Give you an idea for size. Yeah, this thing's a beast. I mean, for a field radio, I love it. I think it's a great value. Like I said, not many field radios out there, and this one here is one of my favorites. Okay, I wish it had single sideband. Everybody does, but hey, I'll deal with it. And of course, do I have a deck of cards here? Yeah, deck of cards. Iron Man, he's the man with the master plan. He can spin like no one can. He loves Eton radios from, I don't know where they're from, California? Probably. And made somewhere else. But you get it. He likes shortwave radios from Eton. Yes, they're decent radios. All right, so let's go ahead and start tuning the band. Start at the bottom. You can see it says 530 kilohertz, medium wave. Shows we're on fast tune. Of course, you can change that like I showed you with the tuning step. Slow. It's nice. It's all controlled very easily from this button. We'll leave it on fast. Display, go to time. It's 11:07 a.m. at Central Standard Time, and I'm near Chicago, Illinois, USA. You can also change that from 12-hour to 24-hour when the radio is off by holding down the up arrow key here. That changes your clock setting from 24 to 12-hour. And I forgot to mention that while the power is off, you can long press the preset button here to access 9 kilohertz or 10 kilohertz tuning. People want to know that. So you hit the preset key when the power's off to access that mode. All right, so let's go ahead and turn this up here in a second. We're on a wide filter. We'll leave it on that. If we needed to go narrow, we will. Also note that medium wave uses a different antenna. It uses an internal antenna. It's a ferrite bar with a coil winding. This is used to capture longer wavelengths in the medium wave spectrum. FM and shortwave have shorter wavelengths, and they require the shorter antenna on the back. So yeah, use an internal antenna. And then to improve the reception, you'll see me turning the radio. And what I'm doing is I'm aligning the horizontal edge of that internal antenna towards the station I'm trying to receive. So that's a little primer for those who don't know. Most do. So we'll turn this up. Our first station will demonstrate that. It's 540. So this is WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin. ESPN, I think they might have flipped. Might be a liberal station now, if I remember right. So let's go ahead and just turn the radio.
Average guys. Alfred Roof, he poisoned his wife as part of a scheme to get rich off her life insurance. So did Dr. Gregory Brett Dennis, who is looking at a $2 million payout.
No trouble.
Joshua Hunsucker poisoned his wife for a mere $250,000 in life insurance.
Middle setting.
80,000 of which he used
narrow
to
filter.
vote. And
takes a lot of the hiss out.
Poisoned his wife for $150,000. And then I don't know the names of the men, and I'm almost.
This gain doesn't really seem to make a difference, even though the book says leave it on 5 or above. I've never seen it make a difference on medium wave, but it does on shortwave.
And killed my father and my brother Stan.
There you go. Let's keep going.
No matter how intelligent, no matter how science-based. That's why I'm grateful. I know this is, it almost sounds funny, but I'm grateful to the left-wing hate sites that put up my videos to show how foolish I am, because it enables their left-wing followers.
So I'm going to leave it, as I said, with a narrow filter, bass turned down a little bit, treble turned up. Sounds pretty good. This is 560 WIND Chicago. As you can see, signal strength meter pegged all the way up to 5. I wish I was 9, but you can tell it's nice to have representation at least.
But came across as an ignoramus.
Love this. It's a cool radio.
Peter, let me bring you in.
So this station is 580 WILL, Urbana, Illinois, which is about 150 miles south. Now that horizontal edge can be pointed north or south.
Friday, I guess, indicating they're reviewing
so that'll come in the best in that direction.
Can you talk about how this might affect schools in testing?
Yeah, so let me try to break this down in the most succinct way I can. So with these new guidelines...
Audio on this radio is probably one of the best compared to my C-Crane radios and my Super radios. It's decent.
Guidelines would now, people who test positive would isolate for 5 days instead of 10, beginning...
Okay, 590 is towards the east, which is towards me, this way. There we go, that's coming in nice.
Folks, it's a serious question. I'm not messing with you. I'm not trying to toy with your emotions on a Monday.
Wide.
I'm asking you a question as serious as a heart attack. If the drug doesn't do anything, then why is the left...
So here's 590 WKZO, Kalamazoo, Michigan, about 140 miles away. It's coming in pretty good for the day. Now it is, of course, winter outside. This is we're in January.
If the vaccines are so effective, which they have not been...
We offer for them because we want people to get their work done, to get their teeth...
Here's WMT, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, 175 miles to my west.
We customize that. So somebody might want
little whistle there. Let's see if a Terk Advantage Passive Loop can remove that. Sometimes it can remove unwanted noise like that. Let's give it a try.
Provide whatever option that they are interested in.
Let me ask you some questions that maybe the...
No, doesn't really do it, but it does help the game.
IV sedation is quite different than just
pushed it
normal
up.
sedation, correct?
Correct.
Okay, push it off the table, put that on a chair. If I need it, I'll bring it back out. But this radio's doing pretty good. Let's keep going. It's annoying me. All right.
Something that kind of gets you going.
Yeah.
Now, I just to kind of touch base on what we
620 WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Milwaukee's to the north.
Unsubscribe to all these email lists. I have dropped my daily emails, the ones that just get automatically, from like 500 down to less than 50.
See, I
Static disappears. Nice.
Yeah, the pop-up ads and all that kind of crap.
Goodness.
I hate it. And I do have to tell you this though.
You can also tune by these buttons, of course. 640 WMFN, Eton, Illinois, Hispanic music.
Websites and social media, which I don't think they would do, but we know part of the problem has always been that they don't have the extended relationships below the ownership level in the NFL, the McCaskey family that is, that some other organizations do.
Yeah, you can set that bass treble to how you like it on your ears, for your ears. 670 The Score, WCR, Chicago, home of the Cubs.
When I was there, and that was Rod Graves, who is now...
All these controls feel pretty premium.
Alliance, helping to facilitate...
They're all plastic knobs, but still feel premium. If they were metal, they'd be nice, but this is good.
All aspects of football. I've always gotten along well with Rod.
700, I don't think we're going to pick up. That's going to be a tough one, especially for this radio. Now, if I had the Panasonic, hope I do hear something. There you go. So this is WLW, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles away to the east. Now let's bring the passive loop in and see if we can't get a little bit more volume. The passive loop is doesn't need batteries. It's just a coil of wire that helps amplify the signal. And we have a little tuning wheel there in that purple ring. And we tune that to the frequency displayed on the loop so it matches the radio's frequency. There we go. Excellent. Awesome. It's always cool to pick up distant stations like this and be able to hear them. And sunrise, it's been up for about 5.5 hours. So, nice. Okay, cool. Man, I'll keep that handy. That's nice to pick up. Alright, I gotta adjust this. I think I'm pegged on volume. We don't want to blow our eardrums out here. Let's bring the bass up. Treble back up. Okay.
Today, when a Lincoln and Douglas would debate, they didn't have microphones, they didn't have...
Here's 720 WGN Chicago, the strongest station in my area.
You'd have a park. It's still there to this day. You can see where they stood, and it's like, a city block in each direction. Can you imagine standing in the back?
This would be Toronto, which I don't think we're going to pick up. It's not late enough. It's a good indication if I'm too early during the day or too late in the day to do a daytime band scan. I'd be picking this up.
In the world are saying things and people are accepting them as gospel truth. And it's
750 WNDZ, Portage, Indiana.
They're not even doing their own research.
Go a little quicker.
What's desk here?
Oh wait, Detroit. Let's see if we can pick up Detroit. Yep, we are picking up Detroit. Nice. WGR, Detroit, Michigan, 270 miles. I figured we would. This is nice. Wintertime, you're going to be able to get a little bit more. Bringing the loop back in.
Over 100,000 children, which we've never had before, in serious conditions, and many on ventilators.
Nice.
Talked often, and they talked privately today, saying Nagy Enpe showed him nothing but love. And that's the latest on the Bears.
Bears President George McCaskey will hold it.
Okay, 780 WBBM, Chicago News Radio, Old Time Radio, Monday through Fridays. Awesome. Man, I gotta keep going. I gotta cruise.
7 years in Nagy's
a lot of stations.
Administration on super predators and stop and frisk.
820 WCPT, Willow Springs, Illinois.
From prosecuting white-collar crime. And part of it...
Station here, WNOV, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 50 miles away, 200 and I think 50 watts or 220 watts. If I turn it, there we go. Signal strength really jumps up. Just showing you how medium wave works. That's why I turn it around. Yep, I know those little lazy Susans would be nice. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, this is coming in nice. It's usually a tough one. 870. WKAR, East Lansing, Michigan, 200 miles. Nice. Bass and treble really help.
Getting with Sonia Sotomayor.
So here's 890 WLS Chicago. High pitch whine coming from the camera. You can change the tuning step.
She doesn't say. She doesn't want to give anyone a soundbite. And just say the simple
And you can back
fact,
it off
right?
a little bit.
Do you notice this, Jim? She doesn't just come out and say, yes, Sonia Sotomayor was wrong. There were not 100,000 kids in the hospital. There were roughly...
Pick it up 910. I think this is Michigan. WGTO. The music. 128 miles away. 1,000 watts. There's two stations there. There's also a talk station. I think it's WFDF, Detroit, Michigan. Cool. I'd like to explore more, but we're limited on time.
Diamond is an elongated curve, like the petal of a round-lobed hepatica, the most beautiful of all the wildflowers.
The marquee diamond tapers to a point at each end.
Like a
Turning the wrong one. I'm like, what's happening? No volume. WOKY, the Big Badger, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
princess diamond is a perfect square, like a flat.
And pray for the people that gives us the coffee in the window, and the whole day can be kind of...
WBKM, Sandwich, Illinois, Relevant Radio.
When people are in a bad mood or in a bad place.
It's coming in kind of weak there. WFAW, Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin.
Sometimes in the cellar we can pray in the attic, in the hallway, in the garage. We don't all have to be in the mansion to do it, and I think that's the beauty of prayer. Jesus allows us to...
Turn that treble down to get rid of some of that noise. 950 WNTD, Chicago, Relevant Radio.
Not only appreciate the soda.
4 Medicaid and Medicare programs in more than 50 counties, dedicated to helping members live independently in their own communities. MyChoiceWI.org.
970 WHA, Madison, Wisconsin.
Also comes from Chad's Design Build.
A little quicker.
Teams didn't utilize it correctly. Doesn't mean that.
Yeah, it was loud. Yeah, WMVP, Chicago, Illinois. 1000. ESPN.
And if Frisco flubbed it, it's on Frisco for flub.
Zrobić jedną z dwóch rzeczy. Może pani te zyski wypłacić, może pani te
WNVR, Vernon Hills, Illinois.
koncie. Zazwyczaj reinwestowanie bardziej się opłaca.
That's anecdotal. I don't know. I mean, a lot of people say it isn't true. But Hallis did play for the Yankees.
WLIP, Kenosha, Wisconsin.
The first expansion fee was $100 per team.
Nice. WHFB, Benton Harbor, Michigan, about 95 miles away.
Have you wanted to speak a new language but thought it'd be too difficult or take too much time? Then try Babble. In just 15
WTSO, Madison, Wisconsin.
conversations that you will actually use. With
WNWI, Oak Lawn, Illinois.
Este es el momento de pedirle perdón a Jesús y deja que esa gracia maravillosa.
Here's 1110 WXES, Chicago, Illinois.
Deja que
Here for Clement Manor, the outstanding senior living community in Greenfield. You know, U.S. News and World Report just gave Clement Manor
1130 WISN, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
deserved. Clement Manor gives seniors a values-based community that's resourceful, safe, and compassionate.
So we had to wait. And therein lies the credible threat of military action.
Here's WYLL, Hope for Your Life, Chicago, Illinois. Usually Christian programming.
Trying to reestablish basically a Soviet Union. Take a listen. This is
Squirrel on 1180 WSQR, Sycamore, Illinois. The squirrels are on my radio. Literally. Nice. Good song.
No, sí dijo hoy, no seguramente, o sea, dijo hoy. Pero,
It's not that bad to move around. It's actually pretty light radio. 1200 at WRTO, Chicago, Illinois. It's been a few years since I've had this radio out, so it's nice to reintroduce it to the channel. Maybe do some FM band scans in the future. That would be nice. This thing's a monster on FM. It's actually impressing me today, AM-wise. WKRS, Waukegan, Illinois.
Customers, but you're right, batteries are coming. We actually do have some small demonstration projects.
WCLO, Janesville, Wisconsin. Farmtown Radio. WSBC, Chicago. I gotta go quicker.
It's like stepping into a time machine.
WBIG, Aurora, Illinois.
A remarkable.
That's coming in nice. Good. WZTI, Greenfield, Wisconsin. The Fonz Radio. That's what they call it.
Dostaliśmy bezwizowe pozwolenie na wjazd do USA ESTA. Czy istnieje jakieś przedawnienie naszego przeciągnięcia wizy?
WRDZ, LaGrange, Illinois. As you can see, I have to really jam the volume on the fainter stations.
Imigracyjny może nas nie wpuścić i będzie wiedział o przeciągnięciu.
That was back.
WIBA, Madison, Wisconsin.
What was that now? That was,
winning season with Mason Rudolph and Duck Hodges.
Yeah.
All you need is the guy. I'd rather be here and get the guy and then go up than be here because I'm constantly
WNTA, Rockford, Illinois.
find somebody who can fix someone.
Madison and Monroe, and they both did double terms as well.
1360 WLBK, DeKalb, Illinois.
Memorized. I used to have all the presidents memorized in order. Was it Andrew Jackson? Is that the one?
Looked up and it was a mother. I didn't know what to say. I was hanging by.
We're going to turn the bass up here, a little bit less treble. 1380 WBEL, South Beloit, Illinois. WBEL, make sure I say that.
Wow.
I love it. We got some gospel music here on WGRB Chicago. Big difference. 1400 is WRJN, Racine, Wisconsin.
You can choose from pasta. You can choose from burgers, beef, gyros, chicken, and of course, hot dogs as well. So Big Sammy's has a lot of different options.
Radio shopping show on the radio.
I've been there before. I love their hot dogs. I love their burgers.
A radio off the radio.
I have met Big Sammy himself. Awesome
kinds
guy.
Of realistic
Great
radios.
business. I highly recommend going there.
I am a fan of the old
school. And of
school.
course, you can visit their website, BigSammy'sHotDogs.com.
Cool.
Again, that's BigSammy'sHotDogs.com.
Big
and,
Sammy.
it looks like they've got.
All right. Used to have a prettier sounding girl on there, but no longer. 1420, we're picking up a station, and I don't have time to ID it or not, but I have my nighttime sheet, which I'm going to. Davenport, Iowa, WOC, nice. 131 miles to my west there, that way. Comes in nicer here.
In the Supreme Court. In particular, when Justice
Beautiful.
Sotomayor said we have, and I'm reading it.
Music here, 1430 WEEF, Deerfield, Illinois.
On ventilators in this country right now. There are only 3,500 kids
WRLK Rockford, Illinois.
Hospitalized with COVID right now in the country, period. And Buck, as we know...
Okay, we're just picking up Spanish speakers, WRLL, Cicero, Illinois. A hint of WJTI, West Ellis, Wisconsin. If I had a long wire, it'd probably come in nice. We got Iron Country on 1490 WGEZ, Beloit, Wisconsin. WPJX, Zion, Illinois, heavy metal. Nice. Okay, there's usually something there. Not today.
Financial advice you can understand on the Dave Ramsey Show. Can you explain...
WCKG, Elmhurst, Illinois. WGLB, Port Washington, Wisconsin.
Affordable health insurance together. We have short and long.
WTTN, Watertown, Wisconsin.
Dental, vision, and prescription.
Usually WCGO, Evanston, Illinois. It's coming in rather weak. Let's get to the top of the band here.
Westbound 94. From Lake Cook to Rockford, road is 19 minutes. Southbound 94.
Lake County Traffic Advisory Radio.
For more information, please visit
Lake County, Illinois.
or call 847-377-7000.
We're almost done. Just a hint of KCJJ, barely.
Vicky's Daily Reflections by downloading the free Relevant Radio app.
Relevant Radio, WSJP, Sussex, Wisconsin.
How has Relevant Radio changed your life?
This would be Iowa. It's coming in. Same as this.
Well, that's if they face it. If they face it, I put it this way, I don't say they always will.
WOZN, The Zone, Madison, Wisconsin.
San Francisco is not the juggernaut they want.
And our last station.
You as soon as possible on COVID-19 safety measures. The news comes after the latest
WBON Chicago.
proposed to start remote learning on Wednesday.
And 1700 shouldn't have anything. It usually comes in on the evening out of Iowa. And out of Texas, too. So there we are. Our band scan's finished. Go ahead and turn the radio off. There you go. You can see the local time, 11:31. Yeah, this is just a great radio. Love it. Hope you enjoyed this daytime band scan, medium wave of the Chicagoland area. I know I do this quite often. They're kind of like episodes to kind of reintroduce you to the radios, give you an idea what they can do. I'd like to do that. And of course, people are wondering about shortwave and wondering about FM. And it's a little bit more of a challenge for me right now with the pandemic running on. My wife's at home, and she's got my area where I do FM and shortwave listening. It's a one spot in the house where it does the best. It's away from all noise sources. And for some reason, it works the best over there. And she has that for her home office, and she has to work from home. So when she goes back to work, hopefully it'll change. But right now, we're doing medium wave band scans downstairs, and it's working out really well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a like if you did. 2, if you like Eton radios, and especially if you like this Eton Field. I love it. Hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, get notified of future videos, and of course, deals. If this thing went on sale for $99, I would post this in my community section. And if you have that bell icon clicked, you'd be the first to know, and you can act on that deal. I do like to help my viewers get the best deals they can, as you guys know. And 3, comment below what you think about the Eton Elite Field. Is this one for you? Do you like it? Things you don't like about it? Personally, I'm glad to have it back out. Just great audio, a fun experience to tune. Love the main tuning wheel here. Bass treble controls really help to almost add extra filter capability, even though you only have the wide and narrow here. I pretty much use this for medium wave and shortwave. It does work well on shortwave. I do like standard broadcasts, so I will use this for shortwave with that long, 47-inch antenna. All right, guys, take care, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.